Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of my vlogs. Uh, this episode is going to be about last night's Castle episode. Now, if you haven't seen it, stop watching now because I'm going to be spoiling some stuff and I don't want to ruin anything for you. Now, before I start talking about it, one, if you haven't seen it, to tell you the truth, either unless you don't care that much, then go ahead and watch it. But if you do care, wait until next week and just watch it just before the next episode, just because the first episode, it leaves you wanting to know what happens next. And you have to, like, if you're like me, you have to know what happens next. Also, side note, Molly Sequin, who plays Alexis, you are awesome for tweeting the fans back during the show, and then doing it again for the West Coast people. Thank you very much, and hopefully you'll keep on doing this if you haven't already been doing this, because you didn't have to. You could be off doing whatever you want and not be tweeting the fans. So I think us fans really appreciate it. Okay, now going on to the actual episode. Pretty much, yeah, you first start off with Nathan Fillion's character Richard Castle missing Alexis, and same with what's her name? The grandmother, his mother, missing her, but she makes him realize that he needs to let her be and stuff like that, and he's kind of trying to accept it, and he's putting up a good front throughout the whole episode, up to the point when you find out about the first girl that gets kidnapped, and then he tries to contact his daughter. Daughter doesn't answer, so he assumes that she's fine and she's just busy at school or something like that. Second time, tries and finds her phone where the other girl got kidnapped. So now he's worried, and now they know that she's also been kidnapped, and that's a really big twist for this show, or for this episode. And then it becomes trying to find the driver and the guy that actually did the kidnapping part. So they find the guy and they realize that well, when they find the van that kidnapped them, they find blood, and Nathan comes and is worried because he thinks it's Alexis's blood, but it ends up not being her blood. It ends up being the driver's blood, and so they ended up finding him, and his character goes into a dark place, and just his depth for this character just grew, and I'm loving his character even more and more, especially because of this episode. And then when they find out where the guy that kidnapped her, and they finally find him, he is shot in the head. Not Nathan Fillion, but the guy that kidnapped the daughters. So throughout this whole episode, you're thinking that Alexis's character was just a byproduct of being associated with this other daughter, which you slowly kind of think to yourself, is this actually true? Is it because of this other girl, or is it because of actually Alexis and Castle, Nathan Fillion's character? And so you see every once in a while Alexis and this other girl, I think her name's Sarah, and they try to figure out where they are and stuff like that, and then at the end they finally escape and they split up, so then they have a better chance, one of them has a better chance of escaping and getting home. And Alexis finds a phone, ends up Skyping, and then she hears the whole people find out that she's escaped. So then she has to race out and tries to find a way to get out, and she does. And that's where I'm going to leave you, because I don't want you to know where she is. You have to watch that episode to find out. So overall, amazing episode. Everyone brought their A game in this episode, especially Nathan and Molly. So, and Stana. So, great job, and can't wait to watch the next episode. By the way, this is a two-part episode. So, anyways, whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye.